Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chums channel. Today we talk a little bit more about the many lightsabers that came out of Star Wars The Old Republic. There are two games that has been driving a lot of new custom saber designs during their lifespan in the game. We started off with SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, the original game, and after that we had SWTOR, which is Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO game, and where both of these lightsabers has been thoroughly displayed and are heavily used by many characters in game. And they actually are one of my very favorite lightsaber designs. I love the diversity and the designs of lightsabers in set games in that era. This is one of my all-time favorite sabers. This is the Saber Forge Gladius. This is an older version of it, but nonetheless fantastic saber, really cool design, leather grip on the bottom, choke point, and then a really cool design with the emitter section, etc. It's a small hilt, it's a little bit stubby, but it looks amazing on the belt as for cosplaying, etc. And then we have the Darth Malgus lightsaber, which is both sabers are from Saber Forge. This is called the Saber Forge Juggernaut, and it's just a menacing design in terms of hilt design. There's so many exotic designs coming from that era, and I just wanted to talk a little bit with you guys about what you think of the lightsabers from this game or these games, and what is your favorite. I hear a lot of people like the Zen Fellow, if I say that correct, lightsaber, or Shatin Bastila, or dual bladed saber, or there's so many different fantastic sabers from those canon time eras, and it's just really cool how different the lightsabers are. If you play the game, like I do occasionally stream SWTOR, and you see how cool these lightsabers are with crystal reveals, or the lightsabers hold together with like some electricity going on that held it in place, like a pod racer engine. So diverse in terms of the designs of the lightsabers that I absolutely love it. It's just its own unique style of lightsabers that are different from the prequels. From the prequel movies, I'm not a big fan of the lightsaber designs, simply because they're too shiny, too polished, too many greeblies. I do like all my gibbly gubbly do, but just not with the prequel sabers. I feel like I just don't like those particular sabers, and with these ones I love everyone that is being made by either Saber Forge or another company, as close as possible to the real deal from said video games, or there are some novels, there are some strip comics that has highly showcased each of these lightsabers. Now a little bit backstory about this particular lightsaber. This is the first lightsaber you get as a Jedi, I believe around level 7 or 9. You in SWTOR, the Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, you go about and you have to construct your first lightsaber, which is very close looking to this one. The one in the game actually have a red activation button, which is really big and square, but more or less it has the same shape and looks very similar in design. So really cool hilt design. I have it as my main design on all my characters. I leave this lightsaber as the standard lightsaber, and no matter what other lightsaber I get, I love it so much I hardly change out my lightsaber in that game. And this of course on Darth Malgus, which is a really badass Sith warrior fighting, and has an awesome display in the CGI movies for the trailers, and shortcuts between the storytelling of Darth Malgus and the Star Wars characters in the video game. There's also a boss fight where you have to fight Darth Malgus. You can obtain this lightsaber in the MMO as well. Looks also very close to this one. It's just very cool. Just look at the design. It's very menacing with these massive massive knife pikes things on the sides, very big and chunky, exactly what you expect of a Sith warrior, big strong guy with full armor. This is very cool. This is a very elegant weapon, more of a Jedi weapon, which I absolutely love. I do actually use it as a Sith cosplay as well, because I just love the design of it. Now there's plenty more lightsabers in that era, and SaberForge is one of the few companies that is focusing on that era of Star Wars and lightsaber designs, and which I absolutely love. And I think that is also to do with the popularity of SaberForge, because this was one of the most popular lightsabers back in the days when, let's say in 2012, 2013, when Star Wars The Old Republic, the game, was released. This was the most popular version of their lightsaber, and made SaberForge basically very big to what it is now. And I really think this saber contributed it massively to towards that success. And just amazing to see how many more cool lightsabers are actually in the games that are not being made yet into real life lightsabers. And I would love to see a lot more of them, because they're so unique, so different in designs. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Please let me know in the comments what you think about these lightsabers, if you like them, if you hate them, if you prefer the canon hills, or if you prefer the OT hills, or the prequel hills, or maybe there's other type of hills that you prefer more, maybe more of the Star Wars Rebels or Clone Wars lightsaber designs. Just let me know in the comments, and I would like to know, and I would love to know what you think, and what's your favorite lightsaber, and especially if you're also a fan of the Old Republic area, which is your favorite character in lightsaber. I hope you liked this video, and hopefully see you in the next one. And as always guys, stay scummy.